Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox back again for another episode, and I'm absolutely thrilled today to have another Tom. Yes, Tom
Yes.
Hardin joins me to talk about his presentation at #Risk New York City next month. So, Tom, first of all, long overdue, but welcome to the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. It's a pleasure to be here.
Tom, you have one of the most unique roles in compliance. You have one of the most unique monikers. I thought I was cool with compliance evangelist, but I think you take us all. Who are you? What's your role in compliance now?
Sure. So I'm Tom Hardin. I was once known as Tipper X. I'm a former hedge fund analyst who was the key informant with the FBI and the largest insider trading investigation in US history. I always say you don't just volunteer to cooperate with the FBI. I was a young hedge fund analyst, crossed some lines I shouldn't have, made 4 trades, and then the FBI invited me to help them build these cases around 15 years ago. And they invited me to speak a few years ago and encouraged me to share this story. So what I do today is I speak globally to help organizations really strengthen their cultures and prevent misconduct by applying real world behavioral insights to compliance and risk programs.
Tom, we are both speaking next month at #Risk NYC. And I wanted to ask you if you could maybe give us a teaser of your presentation. And I want to overlay that with it's now 2025.
Yeah.
I think your message is probably more important now, but I would ask for your thoughts on that as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. We're speaking Thursday, July 10th after lunch. My co-panelist and I, Stan Yakov, will be responsible for waking you up out of the food coma. But we really have an interesting panel. I think it's applying behavioral science and lessons learned to designing effective GRC programs. And we're going to explore how behavioral insights like cognitive biases and social norms and framing effects and rationalizations, which all really played a part in my case, going back now 15 years, can be used to design more effective, measurable GRC programs. Today, I engage more and more with boards of directors thinking about risk culture. So between Stan and I, we're going to kind of share some practical lessons from the field and insights, of course, from my own experience on how small lapses can really escalate inside of an organization and how companies can intervene earlier. So even though we have, advanced tech today and AI, sort of that human behavior, that decision making really doesn't change in terms of the factors that can lead an employee to cross that line.
Tom, I've had the privilege to hear you speak, and I, for one, am greatly looking forward to your presentation next month. But I wanted to end by asking you, what do you hope to get out of #Risk NYC in July?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the whole conference. I'm not a speaker that just comes in with a story and leaves. If I'm in a conference, I'm going to stay the whole time. So I'm looking forward to seeing how firms use behavioral data and AI to get ahead of compliance risk. I really want to connect with other people who are blending kind of the psychology, the tech, and the regulation to build more proactive and resilient risk cultures.
Tom, as I said, I'm looking forward to seeing you next month, although it's now just a couple of weeks. I look forward to seeing you in New York City.
Yeah, the same time. See you there.
Compliance Podcast Network. Start your mornings with daily compliance news, quick, sharp updates on the top compliance and ethics stories in under 5 minutes every morning in Compliance Podcast Network. Because compliance never sleeps. Need practical advice fast? Check out Compliance Tip of the Day. One actionable idea to level up your program. Short and sweet, every day on Compliance Podcast Network. Got 10 minutes? We've got the week's top 10 stories. 10 for 10 brings you the big compliance headlines. Fast, fun, and focused. Every Saturday on Compliance Podcast Network. And don't miss the Sunday Book Review, where compliance meets culture through must-read books and big ideas every Sunday in Compliance Podcast Network. Whether you're in the office, on a walk, or commuting, stay smart, stay ethical, stay tuned. Only on the Compliance Podcast Network. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.